Everybody wants to be somebody. Nobody wants to grow. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. A clever man commits no minor blunders. I have possessed that heart, that noble soul in whose presence I seemed to be more than I really was, because I was all that I could be. One must be something in order to do something. Always hold fast to the present. Every situation, indeed every moment, is of infinite value, for it is the representative of a whole eternity. Instruction does much, but encouragement everything. I love those who yearn for the impossible. Daring ideas are like chessmen moved forward. They may be beaten, but they may start a winning game. Everything looks easy that is practiced to perfection. One ought, every day at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and if it were possible, to speak a few reasonable words. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. If God had wanted me otherwise, He would have created me otherwise. The person born with a talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. Courage is the commitment to begin without any guarantee of success. Every second is of infinite value. None are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. A person hears only what they understand. Tell me with whom you associate, and I will tell you who you are. You ask which form of government is the best, whichever teaches us to govern ourselves. If you've never eaten while crying, you don't know what life tastes like. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. To think is easy. To act is hard. But the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. Man is made by his belief. As he believes, so he is. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. Kindness is the golden chain by which society is bound together. I have come to the frightening conclusion that I am the decisive element. It is my personal approach that creates the climate. It is my daily mood that makes the weather. We know accurately only when we know little. With knowledge, doubt increases. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. In the realm of ideas, everything depends on enthusiasm. In the real world, all rests on perseverance. Enjoy when you can, and endure when you must. All the knowledge I possess, everyone else can acquire, but my heart is all my own. There is strong shadow where there is much light. If I love you, what business is it of yours? We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. Everything that liberates our mind, without at the same time imparting self-control, is pernicious. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. He is happiest, be he king or peasant, who finds peace in his home. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. Encouragement after censure is as the sun after a shower. There is nothing worse than aggressive stupidity. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. There is nothing in which people more betray their character than in what they laugh at. Every person above the ordinary has a certain mission that they are called to fulfill. First and last, what is demanded of genius is love of truth. We must always change, renew, rejuvenate ourselves. Otherwise, we harden. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. Life teaches us to be less harsh with ourselves and with others. Everything is hard before it is easy. Dream, no small dreams, for they have no power to move the hearts of men. To rule is easy, to govern difficult. Behavior is a mirror in which everyone displays his own image. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. I can tell you, honest friend, what to believe. Believe life. It teaches better that book or orator. By seeking and blundering we learn. Nothing is worth more than this day. A world without love would be no world.